Hello, and welcome into this Tuesday stream. Coming here at you. This is Dizzy Kit with our flagship playthrough, Fire Emblem Three Houses, our randomized chronicles. We're in playthrough number 2 now, called Manuela's Madness. This is a randomized, maddening run of Fire Emblem Three Houses, where we are recruiting and building out every unit we can get our hands on, and it's been total chaos. It's pushing my thousands of hours of Fire Emblem Three Houses experience to the limit. We've had so many close calls, so many low time rewind counts. I think we might lose some people on this run, so we gotta buckle and brace with the fact that we may have to sack some units. This is going to be old school Fire Emblem and the embleming in the modern age. I'm your host, Dizzy Kit. I have about 2,600 hours under my belt in Fire Emblem Three Houses. I know this game like the back of my hand, probably. Other than Kuroi Senpai, I may be the second most knowledgeable Three Houses player on Twitch today. And we're going to take you through this crazy playthrough as our wide boy, the Ashen Kirsten Raphael, has to make the most difficult challenge of the run so far. Who are we going to enter for the White Heron Cup to be our one and only dancer for the run? Super hyped, super excited about that. We're also going to be pushing some new stream redeems this week. I've got some scuff sound effects to beta test today, so feel free to jump scare me with some of those redeems if you've been sitting on one too many points for a while. I'm going to be doing other things, daily tokens, things like that. It's just I got overwhelmed when I actually went down the rabbit hole this weekend looking at all the options we could have, and I don't want to overwhelm the stream and take away from the great gameplay and the community aspect of it too. Otherwise you get the heavily ADHD kids just spam happy and going the lizard button like in hoppers. So we're going to find a balance, but I think there is definitely room to grow and increase the viewer engagement that we're offering on the channel, and hopefully we find some winners through our streams this week, figure it out, and then I'll be taking a week off next week where I'll have plenty of time to dabble and do a little more. Oh, silence you. Nice. I figured that's going to be a popular one. We haven't even started the stream and we've already gotten 2 people calling me in there. Oh, I love it. I did it to myself. Thank you for the test. Let me know if any of these sound alerts sound too loud and whatnot. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into the game. Always takes a little bit of time to get this emulator up and running, so appreciate your patience. But yeah, our schedule for the week today, we're going to be doing Fire Emblem 3 Houses Randomizer. Then we're going to be working tomorrow. We'll be back on Thursday for an afternoon stream of our Stardew Valley Blind 3-Year Challenge. Yeah. Hey, Zen, welcome in. Thank you for helping beta test. We'll be back for some Stardew, including our watch through of the animated Stardew movie that has been a huge fan favorite on the channel to end our Stardew streams on. So we'll be making sure we get a couple of chapters of that in at the end of the stream tomorrow. And then day 3 of Hades 3, also a late afternoon stream on Friday. I've got to meet with my financial advisor and do adulting Friday morning. Ugh, needs to be done though. So that's the schedule for the week. And then super exciting. Oh, hold on a second. No. I'll be right back. My controller is out of battery. converted. Whew. Okay, we got battery. We got battery, and it looks like the game's starting up. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's hop into it. Thanks everyone for your patience.
Looks like we somehow managed to sort things out, and casualties were kept to a minimum. They said they weren't picky about who they used as their test subjects. Because of them, the people of Remire Village.
There you are.
Oh no. Dark Constance.
That armor. So, you're the Flame Emperor.
She's truly terrifying because she carries a fog machine in her dress so that she can remain Shady Lady indefinitely.
Yes, I believe you have met my subordinate, the Death Knight.
Oh, we've met all right. But back to you. You're the one responsible for the destruction of this village.
Hold on. I think my audio desynced. I'm going to restart it real quick. The little stuff like that, it irks me, and I know what I did wrong, so let me just correct this real quick. Then back to Shady Lady 2.0. Yeet!
Yeet!
That's right! Get out of here with your audio desync. Come on, emulator, it's showtime. We gotta get our head in the game. Whew, it is warm this week. I'm feeling it. Oh, no wonder. There's like a giant heat lamp on my forehead. That'll do it. Duh, Dizzy Kit. Oh, I can't stand it when you get that like 70s kung fu movie action going on, Zen, and the mouth is just not at all synced up with the audio. Drives me batty.
Looks like we somehow managed to sort things out, and casualties were kept to a minimum. They said they weren't picky about who they used as their test subjects. Because of them, the people of Remire Village.
There you are.
That armor. So, you're the Flame Emperor.
There's something about Constance just standing there menacingly. Like, how does this blonde girl with like purple spiral hair drills just sneak up on you?
Yes, I believe you have met my subordinate, the Death Knight.
Oh, we've met all right. But back to you. You're the one responsible for the destruction of this village.
Do not get the wrong idea.
What in blazes does that mean?
It is true that I am working with Solon, but that does not mean our objectives are the same. Had I known they planned to do this, I would have stopped it. You have my word.
Your words are meaningless. Now, I'll have to insist that you accompany us back to the monastery.
I cannot abide that. However, if you wish to join forces, I will hear your plea.
What?
If left to their own devices, they will commit countless more violent acts like this one. Do you not wish to prevent that? With the sword of the Creator on our side, Solon would not be a threat.
I mean, she looks so calm and collected. I don't know. I kind of trust Constance. I'll join Constance's cause.
You are lying. I can see that you cannot contain your fury toward me. Pity. Pray that you do not live to regret your choice.
Oh, don't do this to me, Constance.
Professor, have you seen Claude?
Look at them with their matching shoulder pads. They're a stylish bunch.
What's wrong, kid? Huh? Oh, damn it! He's gone. Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Since coming to the monastery, you've changed.
How so?
You've been angry since we first arrived in Remire Village. And you look so happy when you're instructing the brats. Before the monastery, I'd never seen you bear your emotions like that. Not once.
I mean, not everyone can wear their sinister killing urge on their face metaday. It's thanks to the students.
Then perhaps it's a good thing we came to the monastery. If only so I could see your face lit up like that. Or maybe there was never any reason for us to leave the monastery in the first place.
Wasn't I born after you left the monastery?
I've put my foot in my mouth, haven't I? Though I suppose it may be nearly that time. Come to my office when you next have a moment to spare. There's something I need to tell you.
I'm adopted. I'm definitely
Just
adopted.
What was that about? I can't recall a time of old when you were at the monastery. I wonder what is hiding in the mist that is your past.
Wouldn't you like to know, Manuela? Clucking hen goddess.
Hey, Teach. That assignment wasn't my favorite, I've got to admit. I suppose pretending to be unaffected doesn't do anyone any good. That was terrible to behold. It's always hard to see innocents die.
Yeah, you don't do bloodshed well, do you, Linhardt? I wasn't strong enough.
Hey, all you can do is keep smiling, keep marching. That's part of a leader's job. You can't give in to despair. Not just for me or for you, but for all of us in the Golden Deer House. We have to keep smiling so the others can move forward too. As long as we don't show that we're disheartened, they'll know they can make it too. That's what matters. Yeah, sorry for getting ahead of myself, Teach. That's how I feel, but how you handle it is really up to you. By the way, I hear that guy who calls himself the Flame Emperor showed up in Remire Village.
Yeah, she's pretty
I
hot.
couldn't believe it when Hilda told me the news. What could he be after?
World domination, probably.
I know I just laughed, but that really isn't funny, Teach. World domination. Okay, actually, I wonder. They called this incident an experiment, and they said they got what they came for. That means they might take this success and attempt something even bigger next time. I hate to even consider it, but if they can replicate the incident at Remire Village on an even larger scale...
Yeah, Cornelia's
if
blood
we're
is
not
scary.
careful, we'll have a full-scale war on our hands. Then world domination wouldn't be a joke anymore. Flame, your timing is impeccable. Would you care to join us for a while, fair lady?
What? Why? Oh my.
Damn, she gave us the slip.
It's understandable. It's hard to lock eyes with Linhardt. He's the real heartthrob of the monastery. He's got like 3 pops on Twitch telling me to collab with you. I think it really wants us to play Wildermyth. What the heck? Heck yeah, after my vacation, we gotta do it. It's gonna be super fun.
In any case, I doubt she knows the full story. It seems more like she has something on her mind that she can't divulge.
We can't go easy on her.
Whoa there. Settle yourself, Teach.
Never.
Seems like it would be better to push Seth for an explanation. Or, best of all, to go above his head and ask Rhea. Now that we know Tomas was an enemy, we can't be sure that exposing the Church's secrets would be to our benefit. Where are the answers I seek? Where are they?
You did well handling that awful business in Remire Village.
It's just not a Three Houses stream without the Hegemon Edelgard jump scare featuring her left-hand man, Miklon.
I am certain the goddess shares in our grief at the senselessness of that calamity. More importantly, I was shocked to hear that our own Tomas was actually a dark mage. I must reflect on our blindness.
You surely must. You failed to notice that a rat was hiding in your home. Pathetic.
That's right, pathetic.
Who are these wicked foes? How did Tomas escape your gaze?
So Tomas is Yuri, but Yuri is Yuritsa. So that means we're up against Yuritsa.
Tomas came to the monastery 40 years ago by recommendation of House Ordelia of the Alliance. Around 8 years ago, he went back to House Ordelia before returning to the monastery once again just last year. After having worked at Garreg-Mach for decades, why would he betray us now? Just what did he hope to accomplish? Yuritsa became a professor at the Officers' Academy because of a recommendation from the Imperial nobility. Supposing that he is the Death Knight, that means that our enemy is an organization that has taken root in at least 2 territories.
In the long history of the Church of Seros, no, long before even that, there have been an endless number of threats to the peace of Fodlan. Yet those who oppose us still operate in the shadows.
Bet they
Their
do.
identity is a mystery.
I wouldn't come out in the light against you either.
That Solon and the Death Knight are merely one part of a much larger whole.
A threat to Fodlan's peace? That means we have no choice. We have to stop them all.
They must be stopped.
I have truly come to rely on you. I believe that the monastery will remain safe so long as we have you.
You're right.
We do not yet know the enemy's objective or whereabouts. For now, please devote yourself to preparing for whatever comes next.
That is all for today.
Professor, please wait. I know there is much that you still do not understand. However, one thing is clear. You possess great power.
The power of White
I
Boy.
believe that you are destined to be a source of great hope for all. In any case, I expect great things from you. Walk this world proudly, dear Professor. May the goddess Sothis protect you.
The goddess Sothis?
The Hexasothis.
Is that what she just said?
Is something the matter?
It's nothing.
I see. In that case, farewell.
Do not say something that we may regret. What exactly am I?
Don't worry, Manuela. You're the only goddess we need.
Please, go.
Shall put no goddesses before our Manuela. Alright, new month. Let's go.
Part 1. White Clouds. Ethereal Moon. The Cause of Sorrow. Though most stars will still glimmer in the crisp winter air, the Blue Sea Star has gone back into hiding. Legend states that the goddess prays for peace from her home in the heavens. In the town of Garreg-Mach, the anniversary of the monastery's completion nears, and the people's prayers intensify ahead of the Millennium Festival, still 5 years hence.
Praying intensifies. Only thing we're praying for is a dancer, and to have mercy on us as we go through these late early game paralogs. Oh, the DLC paralogs are going to be upon us very shortly. Not doing them this month though. I'm going to milk all the XP we can and get some OP students poached from the other classes before we deal with that nonsense. Hopefully we can pick up some new kids when we get to Sunday the 7th. But first, it's Elfric's birthday. Would you like tea party with Elfric? Hell no. But I'll do it for some charm. Oh, Elfric. You're into Crescent Moon tea,
I'm
maybe?
here, Professor. That delightful smell. My favorite tea. Is it yours too?
Wow, how did I guess? Elfric, it's rude to put your skirts on the table.
I'll finish this tea.
You better. Don't you waste my tea. Monastery Mysteries? No, because you're afraid of things like that. The opera. You seem well. A dinner invitation.
You don't look much like Captain Gerald, but you remind me of him.
Hey, I can break a few blades. Actually, you look more like Metaday than I do. Nod? Woo! Perfect tea time! I'm going to give you an owl feather, because I like you.
Wow! For me?
To be more precise, I like Alois. You're the only thing I get in his place.
Captain Gerald once told me I didn't look dignified. That's why I grew this beard.
Yeah, sure you did, buddy. Sure you did, Captain Neckbeard.
Something wrong?
So much is wrong with your cold, dead eyes.
Thanks for the tea, Professor. Let's do that again sometime soon.
Alright, hand over my charm. I survived Elfric tea time. There it is. I'm curious to know how Hubert is doing. Go for a visit. Don't mind if I do.
Keeping it clean, sweeping it clean. No more trash, nowhere, no how. Oh darn, there's trash over there.
You're so diligent, Hubert.
Hey, Professor, the cathedral's a real important place for the Church of Seros, so I always make sure it's all sparkling clean.
Out of context, top tier lines right there. Oh my god.
The monks do some cleaning too, and they tell me not to bother, and sometimes they even say to go away, but they just don't clean as good as I do. I don't stop until everything shines.
Are you a believer?
Nah, not really. And Lady Rhea told me it's okay if I don't show an interest unless I feel like it. And I haven't so far, but I just want to take good care of the things she cares about. If there's a thing she wants taken care of, then I'll do it better than anyone else.
He is Hegemon Edelgard's #1 simp. No one can compete with Hubert.
What do you think? You'd go the extra mile for Lady Rhea, wouldn't you?
It's hard to find the time.
Maybe you don't realize how great a person Lady Rhea is. She's always praying hard as she can for her followers all across Fodlan. She does it every single day. And even though she's always so busy, she tries to listen to as many people's needs as she can. When she's seen the kids who lost their parents in Remire Village, she didn't leave them there. She got the church to take those kids in, same as me. She's so kind.
I think Hubert's gonna
She's almost like
smother
a mom
me
to
in
all
my
her
sleep.
followers, and just everybody that I can think of loves her.
I think it's more about... I think it's about more than kindness.
Hang on, you trying to say you know more about Lady Rhea than I do? Okay, maybe she likes you more than she likes me. But I know that I know a whole lot more about her than you do. I know these things, okay? So don't go talking down to me like you know better.
I wasn't, though.
Huh? Well, just as long as we're all clear on that.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna... I mean, he carries around that rag just so he can chloroform people on short notice. That's my headcanon of this Hubert. Alright. Elfric would like to speak with you. Man, Elfric, stop stealing the limelight. No one wants to see you right now.
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load a bit?
Nothing comes to mind.
Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help.
Raphael would never lighten his load.
We're practically siblings, after all, cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along.
You think we're like siblings?
Well, I'll confess there is a considerable age gap between us.
True.
My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence, but sometimes a knight would pass by wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Gerald, and the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh?
He's probably thinking he was going to steal your girl. That's crazy.
No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character. All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies.
Do you know his age?
Actually, I'm not entirely sure. You never asked him? Well, Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me that... Perhaps that's a story for another day. At any rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him.
Yeah, probably not.
Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you.
No, you definitely want to bang my mom. You're not fooling me, Elfric.
If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can.
Thanks for offering, but I can handle myself.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
Hubert, remove this man from my sight. Alright, that's C rank support with Elfric.
We are planning a grand ball for this month.
You seem the type.
I'm sure the students will be most pleased.
Yes, certainly. However, we must not devote all of our time to frivolity. We have a new mission for you.
I just had an incredible vision in my mind for commissioned art, but imagine DJ Hegemon Edelgard at the front of a ballroom, and those weird red eyes are just like doing EDM lasers to the beat.
We have found evidence of someone sneaking into an unused chapel.
Chapel?
It is a building that was once a temporary sanctuary, at a time when the monastery was under renovation.
This month, your class is tasked with guarding the chapel and investigating these intruders. With the recent state of affairs surrounding the Holy Church, we cannot afford to overlook any abnormality, no matter how seemingly trivial.
I am ordering a seasoned knight to assist you to ensure the safety of the students. In times like these, I am afraid we must always expect the worst.
That's reassuring.
Reporting for duty, Lady Rhea.
I thought you two could use the time to bond. And to speak of important matters.
You know, Edelgard always knows to call in Metaday for important affairs.
Appreciate the thought.
Bear in mind that Gerald has a separate mission of his own. He will join you once he has finished it.
It's true. I'll be away from the monastery for a while. But when I return, I'll come and watch you work. I'll be looking forward to it.
Woo, we made it to the weekend! And by the weekend I mean hanging out in our room with Manuela and watching supports. Let's refresh ourselves, and where are our certifications at? Ooh, Linhardt can start gambling on sniper. 71%. I like it. It's the only thing he's got a shot at too. Let's roll those dice. Come on, Lynn, set the example for the class. Boo! Boo this man.
I wasn't prepared enough.
That's our slacker class leader. Rodrigue, we can flip over to Archer for a bit. Our little brawling Archer.
I'm gonna give it my all.
I guess Ladislava can work on her faith for a while. It seems fine.
What do you think? Is this me?
It's you. Shamir. Yeah, her flying's at B. I don't mind her working on her sword for a bit, so let's have her flip over to Mercenary.
Another chance to improve.
Cool, cool. Gatekeeper still mastering Archer. Cornelia's already advanced. That's crazy. We got her into Bishop so soon. Dun dun dun. Saros is still intermediate. Interesting. Yeah, Linhardt's the only one high enough level to even pass into a class, so we gotta do a little bit of battling before we can start widespread testing our students. Alright, let's jump into the monastery. Check in with Manuela. How's it going?
Tomas. No. Solon, was it not? And the Flame Emperor. It is most clear that something has transpired, and it relates to you somehow. Or is the fault my own, and you're just caught inside the wave? Sothis, the goddess of this world. I bear her name. How confusing. I feel as though my head has turned to mush.
It's too bad we didn't get the hungover Manuela face for that line. Alright, we got some supports. What do we got? What do we got? Not too many, just a few. Whoa! We got a Hegemon Edelgard support!
Hello, Professor. It is so nice to see you here. It brings me great joy to know that you wish to visit with me again. I have this odd feeling that recently you've been trying to avoid me.
That isn't so.
I am relieved to hear that. In any case, I am delighted by this opportunity to speak with you again. My, how laughable I must seem. I imagine you must be dumbstruck by how unbecoming my behavior is for the Archbishop of all of Fodlan.
I'm sorry I have made you feel that way.
Oh, please do not waste your apologies on me. I am perhaps oversensitive, but thank you all the same. You are very kind.
Poor Edelgard. She's very self-conscious about her appearance.
In any case, how are you feeling? Have you experienced anything strange since you began wielding the Sword of the Creator?
What do you mean?
Oh, there are just so many legends about that blade. I was worried that carrying it may result in some strange side effect. Has there really been nothing odd? A tightness in your chest? Strange dreams? Anything of the sort?
Growing carapace? Actually, there's a young girl.
So you saw a young girl, and she appeared to you like a phantom? I'm afraid I can't explain such an occurrence, but it may very well have something to do with that relic of yours. Please know that you are welcome to come to me about anything. I am here for you, always.
Okay, so out of the randomizer context for a second, that's fascinating for Fortune's Weave. I didn't realize you would get a negative reaction from the Archbishop on that line because This just proves the Archbishop remembers Sothis the way we see Sothis in the trailer for Fortune's Weave, not the way we saw her in this game.
By the way, when I see you at work giving such splendid guidance to all of your students, I want you to know that it brings me great joy, as though I myself am receiving the benefit of your kindness.
So I guess I shouldn't have said young girl when I have this thing in my head. Although I'm sure Manuela would have done a secret plus-up relationship on that line. Alright, we've got Flame Emperor and Ferdinand hitting their first B support.
It didn't work. Odd. My logic was sound, or so I thought.
Ah, Lysithia. I've just happened upon some lovely tea leaves. Would you care to join me for a cup?
Nope. Busy.
While I admire your dedication to research, you simply must take breaks now and again for the sake of your health.
I am perfectly capable of knowing when to stop. I'm no child, I'll have you know.
Come now, take just a brief respite. Look, I've even brought snacks to go with the tea.
Ooh, that actually looks pretty tasty. Alright, fine.
Easily bribed.
Well, what do you think? These are made especially for my house. I've loved them since I was a boy.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Actually, this is delicious. You have excellent taste, Lawrence.
Have as much as you'd like. For the sake of our friendship, I consider it well worth the investment. I'd like to know more about you, Lysithia. Where did you learn such a command of magic? When you were a child, what kind of...
Come on. Can't we just enjoy the snacks? I loathe talking about myself.
Openness is a prerequisite to successful diplomacy. You'll learn that when you take your first real steps into high society.
Can you stop with the kid treatment? I mean, really, is age the only thing you consider when engaging with others?
But there's nothing the matter with being young. There is a role to be played at every stage in life. That is how we learn and grow.
Are you even listening? Ugh, it's like you can't even help yourself but to continue treating me like a child.
I absolutely recognize your raw ability. You possess quite a rare gift for magic. I hope we can find a way for you to use that gift to help as many people as we can. Surely you can agree to that at least.
You really are relentless. I'll spell this out for you once more. I don't care.
She's so
You're
fiery.
headstrong, just like me. That very quality will ensure a better future for Fodlan.
I, sir, am nothing like you. You're bullheaded and boorish, and utterly fixated on the future. All you care about is what's to come. Sure, it's all well and good to be thinking about such lofty things. However, for me, the future's a very long ways off. Better to focus on the present, on the here and now. Thanks for the tea.
Lysithia?
Alright, Ferdinand's ship has gone down in flames. As to be expected. Let's do some monastery exploration, shall we? Ooh. Tea of the Saints. The cheap stuff. There is 2 days for teaching. And our motivation's quite high. Huh. Actually, it's not that high. But we could probably do for 1 dip in the sauna. Who should I take? I feel like Yuritsa's really... He's spread too thin. I think Yuritsa could use some extra boost this month. Come on, Headless Yuritsa, you got this. Oh, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Alright, he made it. That's fine. I don't need myself. We got Yuritsa boosted. I'll take it. Okay, let's go see if we can win a tournament. What's it? The house versus house this month? Black Magic tournament. Interesting. This could be tough. Hey, AFC, that was just Yuritsa. That's our boy Yuritsa right over here. He surprisingly, with the mask on, does not have a Asana model. Though we did find out the librarian Yuri was actually Yuritsa's evil twin brother. So we now have Yuritsa in our class and Yuritsa who wants to kill us from the shadows. Death Knight the Headless Horseman, that's good. Thanks for the lurk, man.
The betrayed us. The Death Knight is back. Is this the time to be throwing a ball?
And I think we're gonna get you in our class today.
People say you're quite skilled. Perhaps if I joined your class, I could watch your sword technique up close. Indeed, I think that's best. I'll transfer to your class then. Don't make me regret it.
Welcome in, Acheron! Let the recruiting commence. Ew.
What's this about? The ball? Knights don't participate. It's an event for students, but it does pique the interest of some knights in particular.
I'm really creeped out by this timeline where Aelfric is the one most interested in watching the students dance. Do I think as a bishop? No. Because they're going to make me do a sword. I feel like I need to pass into, like, a different advanced class and be, like, 2 levels higher. Then again, I'm kind of a monster. Raphael could probably win the tournament. But let's do the other one. Change tournament over. We need to find a black mage that can win. It's probably going to be Flame Emperor. Just looking through my students. I mean, Costas maybe, Edelgard maybe, but I think Flame Emperor is just the overarching, like, champ here. Flame Emperor, 24 magic, only 8 res is the problem, and she's really low, so, like, she could win, but she could also get blown up really fast. Whereas if we have Costas go in, he would double more likely, has way more res, but he's just not going to do enough damage. I worry he wouldn't be able to do enough to win the fight. And then there's Edelgard. She's kind of the middle point. Depending on how Circadian Beat falls. But again, it's 24, but she's slow. Oh, this is so tough. And honestly, I don't know if any of them is going to win this. I kind of am leaning towards Costas just to ensure the doubles. And Poison Strike wouldn't matter here, unfortunately, because it impacts after the fight. None of his other abilities would matter. Whereas Edelgard, she doesn't really have anything except Magic +2 to matter. Which I'm already factoring in, and Costas is still only 3 behind her. Flame Emperor, I think it's got to be Costas, but I don't know if any of them are going to win this. And there's Maiden and Lightest Lava. Would any of them have a chance? I feel like no. Maybe Maiden, actually. She's really come a long ways. She's, okay, I'm actually leaning towards Maiden. Latest Lava, she would double. She'd basically be untouchable. I just worry she wouldn't have enough power to finish the fights. It's also, while I'm here, I'm going to update Latest Lava to a magic. Maybe one of the Nouvelle company would be good for her right now. Yeah, she'd actually be pretty good with the stewards. So she can do both. And you should be on a D. Just generic Magic Corps, probably Empire Magic Corps for you. Ooh, all right. Let's give Maiden a shot on this. Oh boy. Ooh, they're coming in strong. Wait, why is the mage bringing a spear to a magic fight? What is this? Get out of here, you cheater. The hell was that? Steel sword? These guys suck. These guys are evil. I hope they don't have crests. Oh, I'm really nervous now. 17... Yeah, I hope they don't proc crest strike, so I could be out of this. Hang in there, Maiden. I didn't know we were fighting cheaters today. Alright, let's go ahead and heal you up. All things considered, Maiden's holding her own. Impressive level of resilience against physical opponents. Ooh, 18. Ooh, it's the semifinals. We're gonna have to heal, unfortunately. That's not gonna set us up well for the finals. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're in trouble unless we get a really easy roll. It's not fair. They brought a bunch of cavalry to the mage tournament. Oh, that's rough. Alright, we gotta pray for that 9% crit. Maiden! One shot in the finals! Hype! There we have it. Maiden wins! Maiden wins! Intermediate. Black magic. Oh yeah. Silver shield? Alright. Maybe we can actually give our tank Yuritsa a silver shield instead of the leather he's been using all this time. You're close to unlocking that. You're not even close to being able to use the Crescent Seal. Never mind. Let's drop that for a bit. Here's your silver shield. You could probably stand to use a leather shield. Okay, who else am I trying to recruit today? Acheron we got. Gatekeeper we got. Kaspar, Annette, Petra, Dimitri, Anna, Kronya. Got it.
Oddball, a grim reminder of my sad reality. The other nobles will be fine, I'm sure. They've all been to events like this before. But me? I'm a noble and I've never even been close to one of these things.
Okay, recruit.
Hey. Sorry, I'm trying, but you're still kind of a stranger.
Rather interested, but we're not there yet. Strength and bow. We'll get there.
Yep, let me...
Alright. Lost item. Do we have anything for her? Songstress poster. No. That's rough. I don't know how we're gonna get into it in time. Where's Anna?
Oh, now where did that Ingrid run off to? The ball is soon, and she hadn't even put on any makeup. I was trying to help her out.
Do we have anything for? We got no blue line stuff, so we'll recruit.
Oh, you want me to join your class? Well, I'm already having so much fun in my current class. Sorry to disappoint, but I'll have to decline.
Rather interested. Magic and apparently I need bow training.
Great, just great. It's that time when all the students get all lovey-dovey. You're new, but you know about the ball, yeah? I can't bear it. Young love is wasted on the young. They can't appreciate it to its fullest. Ugh. I wish I could fall in love too.
Poor Saros. She's so lonely.
Wherever did this turn up? Thank you for getting it back to me. Thank you, Professor.
Get some more flowers. Ooh, 4 roses. Ferdinand's gonna be happy about that. Okay, what do we want to plant on a normal day? I guess we can just go in on our rare stuff. Not the super rare stuff, though. Maybe that with mixed herbs. Looks good. Free level 2 yield. I'll take it. No one's on the 3rd floor, so we'll skip over that. Kind of want to work my way up and get the ball quest, and then start thinking about who we're gonna take in. It's a fishing day. It's a good fishing day. We're gonna have to take advantage of that.
You know, Professor, I used to think I would be comfortable with all manner of experiments, so long as they provided usable results. But when I heard of Solon's work, well, I realized I'd not considered the moral and philosophical limits of what all manner of experiments might mean. Sorry, I'm not great with blood. Even when I'm just thinking about it, I feel a bit ill now.
You should join my class. That'll prevent lots of blood.
Your class seems pretty relaxed. My professor is so strict. So is the house leader. What do you say? I believe I'd enjoy being a member of your class.
Yeah?
Wonderful. I look forward to watching you close up. That is to say, observing your teaching style. By the way, I'll need some time for naps. 2 hours of class time should be sufficient.
Woo! Alright, we got Acheron and Caspar today. Stacking them up.
Professor, but when I...
Very cool. Very cool. Liking... That's 2 for 4 so far.
Well, this is simply delightful.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go up and get the dancing quest.
Whoa. I hope you're up for a challenge.
Special request from the church, prayers, get the new Veil Company, very nice. Can never have enough of those. How's my battalion storage doing? I feel like I can only see that in the marketplace. It's so weird. Thanks, Goofy 3 Houses user interface. Big Eater, Big Spoon, that's mine. Let's cook with Anna. What do I want for this month? King of Beefsteak? I think I just want defense. Yeah, let's do an immortality stew today.
I enjoy baking sweets, but I'm not sure how I'll do cooking other types of food. much more exciting than studying or training.
Good deal.
Good deal. Okay, we got 4 more activity points. And it was a unique cooking day, right? What is going on? Bonding bites. That's like for your students, I believe. Not exactly what I need. I think I can gift my students up.
Not even the tragedy in Remire Village will stop the surface dwellers from getting jazzed about a party. I get that they're probably seeking a distraction, but it still feels pretty damn selfish if you ask me.
Everyone feels the pain. We must move ahead despite the pain. Everyone feels the pain.
Forget it. I'm still gonna speak my piece about it. Things have quieted down, but nothing has been resolved. Better stay alert.
That's right. Yuritsa is still out there. And Constance. And Leone, the worst of them all, Leone is still out there. I should be able to gift you up. What are you into? I think you're into Tasty Baked Treats.
You really know what I like, don't you?
I do. I know what everybody likes. And you can have a Forget-Me-Not.
Thanks. I'll take good care of this.
Okay, Petra is on our hit list of people to recruit.
I wonder if Remire Village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event? So many dead, so much destroyed. I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned. Our class was also sent out to help put the village in order. But then...
How about you join me?
Hey there, Professor. I was thinking it might be nice
Oh,
to
she got her glasses on.
I'm not unhappy where I am, but I was just thinking that maybe if I was with you, well, I might learn even more. You're the kind of guy a gal could pay attention to, you know?
That's true. Understandable. You have good taste, Petra.
Oh, yeah? That's great! I'm looking forward to spending more time with you, Professor.
3 for 5. Acheron, Caspar, and Petra have joined the house.
I wonder if Remire Village will so many...
Let's see. Oh yeah, Songstress poster. Perfect.
How did you know I lost this? Thank you for bringing it back to me.
Now maybe we whip Petra into shape and make her a dancer. Nah, we'll have to see what everybody's about before we make a call. It's a very important decision. Who to enter in the White Heron Cup? I feel like you don't want your best, like, stat-wise students to be the one you enter because it's more of a support role, but you do want someone who can capitalize on the sword dance combat art, the charm, as well as just be a magic user for the diversity that gives you for melee, or I mean for physical and magic. So it's hard to find a good dancer. Blue stone, someone who likes to paint. Boy, look at our students all in here studying hard.
It's true that Tomas was employed here under the recommendation of House Ordelia, but that's all I know of the topic. I never even seen him prior to enrolling here. Even when he was supposedly in Ordelia territory, I never once saw him there. I'm still feeling bothered by all of this, but there's not much else I can say about it right now.
Encyclopedia of Sweets.
Hey! That's mine! Thank you for finding it!
I knew the Flame Emperor was having a sweet Pokedex. It's just so her.
Thank you.
Alright, let's get that motivation up.
The long-awaited ball. Finally an opportunity to showcase my exquisite skills on the dance floor. These skills were ingrained in me when I was
You're
a
so
boy.
elegant, Ferdinand.
My hands and feet move on pure instinct.
That's right. Blue stone, no. No, no. Yeah, actually got nothing for you. I'm gonna skip you. Mild stomach poison. Yep, that's Linhardt's.
Some scary things have been happening lately. I hope that this month, of all months, is peaceful. The ball is coming up and everything. Although I'm not much of a dancer, actually.
Oh, never say never, Yuritsa. I'll get you on the dance floor. Though, can anyone outdance latest lava?
It's almost time for the ball. Oh my, am I excited!
Granny latest
This
lava's
being
got
a
some
school,
moves.
We don't have many chances to get dressy.
Yeah, I got nothing for you, but I could just gift you up. What are you into? Gemstone beads?
I love it! Thank you so much.
Yeah, do that and like a
You're
rose.
sweet, thanks.
Cool, cool. Cashing in on all of our gifts. Any blue lions home? No. Slacker class, of course not.
Legend has it that long ago, a female student from the academy met with a mysterious man at the Goddess Tower. They fell in love at first sight and were bound together forever after. But that's not the really interesting part. The incredible part is that the man was apparently the Adrestian Emperor himself. Oh, what I wouldn't give to fall in love at first sight with a splendid and powerful gentleman. I want my own fairy tale romance, and I want it now.
Alright. Sussy Baka Mercedes.
Everyone's in such a festive mood. I feel a bit out of my element here. I can't help but worry something might happen while we're all distracted. After all, our enemies are always plotting. Still,
Yeah, I bet they are.
This air of levity is much more agreeable than the grim atmosphere of late.
Got my eyes on you, Mercedes. No funny business. Ooh, free item. Suspicious dice.
That's,
Suspicious dice.
Really?
Ooh, free owl feather.
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition of dance known as the White Heron Cup. The students are quite fond of this tradition. Each house must select a representative to compete. Their dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique. The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity to train as a dancer, should they so please. It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you and your students will choose to participate.
Oh, we'll participate and we'll win. We will win for the honor of Edelgard. Alright, start of week 3 this month, the White Heron Cup dance contest will be held. To participate, you must select a representative by the end of week 2. Sounds good. We could get training from her, and I think I will. Some D in flying.
Practice yields results.
You got that right, Raphael.
Before the ball, each
Do I have
student
anything to
participates.
give you while I'm here? Clear my inventory. No. We actually don't have anything to give her this month. Or at least we haven't found it yet.
I have looked into Tomas, but I just cannot make sense of this at all. From his behavior up until now, I never would have suspected that a man like him could turn on us. I have also discovered that his appearance has changed. It is almost as if he is not even human. What in the world is going on?
Yeah. I would hate to have people that weren't even human amongst the church, you know, Edelgard? Absolute blasphemy. At least we got good, trusty Hanneman.
Gerig Mark Monastery is said to have been completed during the ethereal moon. Why, 995 years ago, as a matter of fact. That's rather a long time ago, don't you think? Every year, a ball is held to celebrate the founding, and every 100 years, a very special celebration takes place. It's a grand festival involving all of Gerig Mark.
It is thrilling to read of past festivals, and I'm rather excited to experience one for myself. Once in a lifetime, eh? The next one in 5 years will mark a millennium. Should be quite an event. Do you imagine you'll still be here teaching then? I can't believe I left this behind. Thank you so much for retrieving it.
Free flowers for everyone. You beat the main story of Pocopia finally last night, and you were pretty close to guessing what happened to the... Was I really? Nice. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm most surprised by the fact there is an ending to the story. I thought it was just going to be one of those general games that goes on forever.
No, Tomas wouldn't betray the church. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. There's some people in the church who hate people like me who are from Elmira, but Tomas was always real kind. But if he really was Lady Rhea's enemy, well, I'd defend her against anybody, no matter how kind they'd been in the past.
You kill them all, Hubert. We're counting on you. So did you like the ending then? Was it overall a good playthrough? Beyond just your initiative to build a skyscraper?
Well...
What the...
Animated bait. Oh, good. Caspar will like that. Okay, let's swing through the monastery, do all that stuff. When we swing back down, we're going to go to the Merchant Square last, and then we'll review our new students and decide who we actually want to take dancing. Ooh, there's some hot spots on the map we need to watch out for, too.
Another month full of chaos. I've barely had time to catch my breath. What is the objective of Tomas and his ilk? And what makes flames so special? Does that not bother you?
You bother me, Balthus.
What happened in Remire was indescribable. The whole village burned to the ground. So many were left without even a home to return to. Thankfully, Her Grace the Archbishop has invited those who lost everything to stay at Garreg Mach. I pray that they will be able to return to their once peaceful lives as soon as possible. Until that day, we of the church must join together and do all that we can to help them rebuild.
There's nothing we could have done. Those zombies were next level. I'm still shook from last month's battle. Alright, let's at least do some counseling for some students that need it. Only one. Boo. Who is it? Costas. The only physicians willing to work underground are ones who charge exorbitant amounts for their services. For the sake of the sick and dying, how do I correct this? Lower their prices by force. Ask the church for help. Wow. Ask the church for help? Woo! We actually got it. That was a tough one. It was cute. Not as good as the Dragon Quest Builder stories, but it fit the Pokemon universe. That's cool. I think that's all anyone asked for. Ooh, it's a choir festival. Nice. Who do I have working on Faith? Oh, Gatekeeper. We can get a jump on Gatekeeper's faith building. Okay. Let's find someone who wants to sing with Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper. Time to make some friends. Gatekeeper Nettleguard. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh my god.
Am I doing all right? I hope I'm not too off.
I thought Gatekeeper didn't have a head for a second, but it was just his low polygon scalp threw me off. It looked like it wasn't there.
Singing is nice, isn't it? The only thing is, I'd prefer to do it without an audience.
Nice job, Gatekeeper.
I still have much to learn.
Hello, Professor. The ball will soon be upon us. I can feel my heart fluttering already. I have never danced in front of people before. Not even once in all my life.
Shocking.
I'm very much looking forward to it. Have you heard yet about the White Heron Cup? If you have yet to choose a representative, do you mind terribly if I volunteer?
Look how happy Raphael is. No.
Understood. Oh well. Either way, I am still so excited about the ball.
I'll think about it, though. Hold on, is Cornelia motivated? I totally forgot to check. She's not.
If you have yet to choose a representative,
No.
understood.
But I should have something for you. I should.
Oh, that is mine. Thank you so very much.
And then I can give you a flower.
I shall take it.
Sweet. Who's that? Who did I miss?
Excuse me.
Oh, it's just Maiden.
I don't think I'll partake. There's a dance contest as well? I see. I'll cheer for our class, of course. So,
I think Maiden is one of our front runners for Dancer.
I'm sure whoever represents our class will do a fine job. Much better than I could do.
Poor Maiden. Gotta get that confidence up. You might be our Dancer. Let's give you a confessional letter.
Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning.
And we got some flowers sitting around. Oh, we can give you floral adornment.
I appreciate this.
Okay. Check the corners. Anyone hiding over here? Nope. Oop, oop, oop. Old fishing rod. Nice. Hiding over here. All clear. Let's go get our item out of the well. Well, how about that? A little lag from the Goddess Tower of Doom. I hear the Goddess Tower is forbidden. We'll turn your FPS into 5. Okay, just making sure there's no... I haven't been feeding the cats. Let's go see the Kitty Brigade and make sure they've got some fish in their mouths. Kitty Brigade! What have you done with the Kitty Brigade, Ordelia? They're not here. They must be underground. Ghost stories. That'll belong to Anna. Ooh, Gatekeeper. I did almost miss someone.
Last month was, well, you know even better than I do. I hope this one will be more cheerful. This ball, though, I don't know. It's all new to me. But speaking of the ball, isn't there something happening just before it? The White Heron something? It sounds like every class needs a representative.
Do we make Gatekeeper our dancer? Oh, that's an interesting one. Dancer Gatekeeper.
Whew, you should pick one of the nobles. They all have experience with this sort of thing.
Yeah, we just do not have very many Blue Lion lost items. Let's see, how do I get you excited? What would you be into? Owl Feather would work. Are you in? Yeah, you should like watering can.
Oh, thank you.
Not as much as I thought. Alright, I'll just give you an owl feather.
Wow, I can have this?
There's the Kitty Brigade. We found them. Meow. Woot Steel, not bad. Not bad. Cape Brigade always comes in clutch. Alright, we're done with the monastery. Let's circle back down the left side of the school.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. And then... yeah, we should be good. I think there's someone camping the courtyard for tea. We'll just avoid them.
Nonsense.
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to invite to a rendezvous at the Goddess Tower. However, I can't imagine he'd be interested in a sheltered ingenue like myself. It's hard to pluck up the courage when that's where my thoughts always take me.
Who am I gonna end up with? Maiden is actually in the lead. Interesting. Maiden, Ferdinand, Linhardt are my 3 best friends. Huh, the Raphael Maiden ship. Wouldn't that be something?
Professor?
Or do we do the Hegemon Edelgard Raphael ship? That is an option on Golden Deer route. Hello?
Even though there is to be a ball, we still have a mission. It would be nice if this month passed by in peace.
It seems the dastards who set Remire Village aflame have yet to be apprehended. Monsters. Trampling mercilessly over innocent lives. They deserve a gruesome end.
This pairing is so damn intimidating. Not looking forward to post-time skip seeing those two coming at me.
Yes. Ah, the ball. It reminds me of my first such event, back in the Imperial capital. It was held by my father, the Prime Minister. I really showed off my dancing skills. Everyone was quite impressed with me.
Dancing of Fodlan is not the same as dancing from Brigid. The reason is, maybe that the music has many differences. In Brigid, dancing is different for each person. Our dancing has vigor and ferocity. There is no speech of technique for our dancing.
Yeah, I got nothing for you. Nothing. I don't know if we're going to be able to recruit Judith in time. We just haven't been building her up. Which is unfortunate.
Someone entered the old chapel. I think the townsfolk used it for feasts and such in the past. With that whole Tomas business, you can't blame the church for being on edge. Considering this recent rash of strange incidents, I wonder if having a ball is really the best idea. And then there's the White Heron Cup. Sheesh. And what poor sap are you enlisting to represent our house, Teach?
Not you. Definitely not you, Linhardt. Though you would be an impeccable leprechaun dancer.
You're a smart one, Teach. I think Hilda or Lawrence would be able to win it for us, no problem.
I will get you motivated, though. Oh, yeah, we have the stomach poisoning. Yeah, we're good.
You found it, Teach. I've been looking everywhere. Thanks a million.
You little rapscallion.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, that's probably enough people motivated for the whole month. Princess Doll, that's for Flame Emperor.
So, Tomas the librarian was a bad guy? But he always seemed so nice. Oh, come on, Self, you're better than this. You promised you'd be on top of things this month.
You can take this.
Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good.
Since you are a singer.
How did you know it was mine?
No problem. Okay, we need to go through the monastery and the stables, and then I think we're done with everything except for Abyss. Wait, did I pass a quest? Is it like behind me? Oh, I'm right there. Okay, okay. I see, I see. Take the safe way around.
I can't believe this. I'm so angry right now. First it's the Death Knight, and now Tomas, but neither of them are in custody. I can't stand the thought of such evil lurking in the world. We have to do something about this. I have to do something about this.
Counting on you, Duke Iger. Do something about this. Show us how it's done, man.
What could I possibly do at a formal ball? I've no status, and I'm not much of a dancer. I think it would be best if I stayed put in Abyss.
These Fletch sisters are so depressing.
I hear that there is to be an elegant dance contest known as the White Heron Cup. Though I have no more familiarity with dance than any young noblewoman would.
I like Raphael's polite smile to all of them.
In other circumstances, I might have leapt at the opportunity, but your decision was a wise one.
Alright, I should have... Hates bugs?
Yes, that does belong to me. I deeply regret putting you through this trouble.
And then Floral Adornment?
My hands tremble to accept such a gift.
There's Dimitri over there. I think we're gonna get Dimitri this month, but I could be wrong.
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, I will continue investigating members of the church. To think that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under suspicion. I know not how far to take my search.
Even the students.
Yes. A great many strange and terrible things have come to pass this year. I must not dismiss the possibility that someone among the students is behind it all.
I'd like to ask a favor.
You want me to go rob Judith's bedroom. Got it. Well, gotta do what we gotta do.
No.
Oh, that's Hubert's.
No.
There's the one.
Thank you for bringing me this. Life without it was difficult.
Alright, let's go recruit Dimitri. Maybe Kronya, too.
Mercedes locked me in her room for hours earlier. She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face.
No.
Saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out.
Not pounds of makeup on Kronya's face. That's absurd.
Good timing, Professor. There's actually something I want to speak with you about.
Oh?
Will you put me in your class too?
Oh,
There's
nice.
so many things I want to learn from you. Being in another class makes it especially challenging. Thank you, Professor. I look forward to studying.
3 for 6.
I will be extra diligent with my studies. Thank you for this opportunity.
Kronya joins the team.
Mercedes locked me in her room for... She was slapped. Speaking of, I heard that there's going to be a dance competition. Have you sorted out who will represent our class, Professor? It's not me, is it? Please don't say it's me.
You'd be a great dancer.
Thank goodness. I don't know the first thing about dancing.
Nonsense, you'd be fine. Got no lost items for her, but... Smoked meat.
Is this for me? Thank you.
Alright, Dimitri, we got your girl Kronya, now you have to join us.
Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas? But no. Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy thoughts.
Join.
Hey, Professor. Pretty great timing.
What?
I want to ask you something. I'd like to be in your class, if that's possible.
Sick.
I've been thinking, maybe I ought to get serious about studying.
That's right.
Wow, very decisive. I like it. I'll be there on time and in the front row and everything. You'll never have a better student.
Oh, we're gonna have so many paralogs to catch up on. This is gonna be absurd.
Great work in Remire Village. But no. The ball is almost here. And the White Heron Cup dance contest. So, Professor, who will be representing our class? I get it. No worries, really. I'd rather see a beautiful person dancing instead of some goof like me.
Me too. On that, we agree. What would you be into? Probably that.
Oh, I can really have this?
You are a dapper gentleman, aren't you, Dimitri?
I've been thinking of inviting a girl from a different house to the Goddess Tower on the night of the ball. But here's the twist. She's from a family with a much more significant and storied past than mine. I wonder if she'd ever stoop to going out with the humble son of a knight.
So many kitties to feed, so little time. Alright. Oh, Alois is over here.
The ball really brings back memories. Had some wild times back when I was first enrolled here. Ladies used to line up around the block for a chance to dance with the debonair king of grappling.
You know it.
Huh. The White Heron Cup? That's new. Guessing you're looking to sign me up, yeah? Thanks, but no thanks, pal. Gotta save myself for the battlefield and all. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I don't think Ballfist is gonna be our dancer. I mean, Alois.
Turned you down. I mean, just so we're clear and all. Yep, that's mine. No, really, I'm not lying this time.
Get Alois pumped up. We can just give him some generic flowers. Alright. Gatekeeper Claude.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. Have you heard the students talking about it? On the last night of the ethereal moon, on the same night as the ball, if a man and a woman go to the Goddess Tower and make a wish, it's sure to come true. I have a wish, but I can't find anybody to make it with me.
I doubt that. Someone I feel that way about? Okay, so Flame Emperor, Maiden, Ladislava, and Shamir are the 4 in contention. No one comes to mind. We'll see how the dice fall. Oh, there's people inside here I missed talking to. Let's pop in here real quick.
The area with the old chapel was supposed to be off limits.
Good old Ballfist dancer, huh?
It was at risk of collapse, so they didn't even post guards. It's not too strange. Does that surprise you? Meh. Garreg Mach has lots of places that are blocked off for one reason or another. That's true of the underground Holy Mausoleum as well as the
I'd
Northern
love to
Woods.
make Marianne our
People call
dancer.
it the sealed forest, but, as
But
far as
she's
I can tell, it's
faculty.
nothing special. Just a forest.
This is a rare opportunity to enjoy yourself. Please, leave everything else to us. The Remire Village incident, the search for Tomas, we have it handled. You just focus on enjoying the ball with your students. It's for the good of everyone, don't you think? If the professors walk around in a state of distress, the students will be uneasy too.
Sad girl.
Our life in Remire Village is gone. Father and mother, gone. Why couldn't you have arrived just a little sooner?
Nothing we could do. Your parents were dead on turn 1 from 5% crits. It was a massacre. Alright, get our battalions.
Impressive. Nice work.
Let's see, which quest item is this? Alright, we have to raid Judith's bedroom for Bridget techniques. For reasons. I think I found a lost item for a net I'm gonna drop off. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm confused. Yeah, I'm confused. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry for bothering you. You may stay in your room where it's safe, Annette.
Hi there.
Alright, let's think about this.
Sounds like the church has been taking in orphans from Remire Village. They do a good thing every once in a while, I guess. I just hope none of those kids get locked away for stepping out of line. You want me to join the White Heron Cup? Dancing's really not my thing. Neither are competitions, for that matter. You can probably guess what happens when I lose. Good call. We don't want to get the rumor mill churning. Whoa. I was sure I'd never see this
Edelgard
thing again.
loves shiny pebbles.
That might come in handy.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of how I met my wife. I was at a village's harvest festival. There was a full moon, bathing everything in its cool glow. She appeared out of nowhere, dancing gracefully in the moonlight. A lovely fairy.
What a wonderful story,
We
Elfric.
soon fell in love and tied the knot. Now we have a daughter who's as bright and beautiful as a sunny morning. So, whenever I see people dancing, I think of my wife, and my heart does a little waltz.
It just goes to show what a woman can do in someone's life. The redeemable Elfric. Evil repelling amulet, that's for gatekeeper. Swing down here, make sure we got... I guess we do not need to get a quest from Edelgard.
Hey, Professor, I've left.
Still working on one. No, I got nothing for her. I do want to gift her up, though. What do I got? What do I got? Just a lot of flowers, honestly. I don't think she's going to be into anything else I'm carrying.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh,
Have some flowers. Okay, takes care of that. Let's make sure our battalions are in tip-top shape for 224 gold. Make sure we got a bunch of advanced seals bought.
Welcome.
Make sure we got all of our bullion sold off.
Thank you. This one? Thank you.
Alright, we're sitting on about 25k.
Please come again.
Pre-fishing, at least.
Hello there. This one, yes? 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 Thank you. Return soon, please.
Check the storehouse. How are we doing on mats? We're doing okay.
Hello there.
By like 7 and like 10.
I think. Return soon, please.
And then advanced seals.
This one?
We're gonna need a lot. Like probably start with 8, honestly.
Thank you.
Too poor to buy the master seals just yet.
Please come again.
No rush either. We don't really need those till post time skip. Who is it I triggered supports with? Flame Emperor and Gatekeeper. Okay. Let's review our class. Look at our new students. Figure out what we're gonna do with them. Hey, don't hide the bullions, man. Who else is hiding bullions? You got golden apple. Okay. Acheron's got bullion. I'll take the tuition, kids. Thanks very much. Your tuition's going straight into my bank account.
This one? Thank you.
Very nice. Okay, what are you guys about? Acheron. Got Personal of Aegis. Reduce by half bow and magic based on dex. 14 dex, so it's not going to trigger much, but he is a double noble. Let's look at those abilities of yours. Okay, so Royal Lineage Plus, so avoid when at full HP, and Imperial Lineage, so you'll grow fast. And Aegis, even with low dex, is good to have for the rare times it does trigger. In terms of your stats, you got low HP, you've got a Crest of Blathid, that's pretty cool. You know Heavy Draw. Heavy Draw and Crest of Blathid can go so hard. Decent strength, average defense, pretty fast. Pretty mediocre all around. So you hit hard and fast, and you're going to do some crazy combat arts. Proficient in dark magic, though your magic's awful. I don't know if we're going to bother pursuing that. You've got proficiency for brawling, bow, and riding. He seems like he'd be a pretty good bow knight, is what I'm seeing the direction for him. So I kind of want to get him studying like bow and lance for the moment and get him onto a horse as soon as we can. Alright, Acheron. Let's go lance and bow. Maybe an iron bow. Got any good lances sitting around? Or any lances sitting around for that matter? There's an iron lance plus. Training lance. Good, good, good. Probably give you a healing item. And I think we're all tapped out on free crests. Unfortunate, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Ooh, Dimitri's sitting on ALL pomegranate. I'll take... Ooh, and a bullion. Yeah, I gotta love those nobles and their,
This one?
Nobles bringing gold to the class.
Please come again.
What class is Acheron? He's a mercenary. That's kind of pointless. So it does make me wonder, how many intermediate seals are we still sitting on? Ooh, Kronya's got gold too. Wait, Kronya just brought the Crusher seal? Sick! Alright, we got a free one. Very nice. Go ahead and cash in this Kronya bullion.
This one? Thank you. Please come again.
But yeah, in terms of Acheron, we're looking like a bow knight. We could fix up this free iron bow plus. Make that their primary weapon.
Hey there. Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
That's probably too much plussed up items for one character, though. We might distribute this among the other new students after we get a chance to look through them. And we're looking for one that fits the bill for Dancer. Ideally, we get a Dancer from out of class. Moving on, we've got Petra. Petra's got the Crest of Chevalier, so she does... she restores HP on combat arts. She's got a personal of Sword Crit plus 10. She's got huge magic growth, huge resistance, huge charm. Okay dex, decent luck. Good spell list. Wind, Blizzard, Fire, and Sagittae. So she's a reliable mage that hits hard. She knows heal. That's always a plus. Chance for proficiency in riding. And she's got a... she's proficient in faith. Interesting. Interesting character. She would actually be a really good candidate for Holy Knight. That's where I'm leaning. I think we drill riding into her and have her naturally just be a healer for us until we can get her late game into like a Valkyrie into a Holy Knight build. That looks like the plan for me, but I want to personally teach her riding before we study that. So let's have her do some catch-up work on... let's just have her study Faith and Lance for the moment. Lance and Faith. Let's drop your sword. Get you some basic, like a training lance plus and a horse slayer is probably good enough. And a vulnerary. She does have low health, so I don't want her too much on the front line. That should do it for her. Not a dancer material, though. Moving on. We've got Caspar the Priest. He's got giant wings. He's a little angel boy. Not too good of abilities. He knows recover and has good magic. I'm not opposed to having a white mage focused support character joining us this late. Massive res, massive luck. He knows he knows heal and recover, so he doesn't know any offensive, but he's a pure healer. And Crest of Dominic, so he can conserve attack magic. Let's drill some reason into Caspar, but I think we're going to leave him as a priest. Axe, bow, brawl, faith, flying. If we had gender unlocked classes, I would like to see him as a dark flyer, I think. Budding talent for heavy armor, I don't see a path forward on that. I think this guy's going to be like a raw priest. We make him a warbunk. Warbunk would be pretty easy for him. Alright, let's go ahead and give him an axe. I think a bolt axe on Caspar would be pretty nice. I'm going to fix up the training axe and do a training axe plus. Make that his spammable weapon.
Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
Okay, that takes care of Caspar. So many new students at once. It's a lot to plan out. I can feel the cogs in my brain rusting as we speak. Dimitri. Catnap Dimitri. Minor Crest of Fraldarius. He naturally knows Canto. That's a big deal. Maybe we get him off that horse. He can Canto without it. What are you about? He's got like Lysithia's spell list, but 9 in magic. What a travesty. And he sucks at faith. Oh, that hurts. Damn. I mean, he knows death. It's almost worthwhile to have him go magic just with 9 in magic. I feel like we could force magic on him just from a class change. Yeah, he's so geared to be a dark knight. Is there anything else we would do with him with axe? I don't know if I want to drill him all the way up to a great knight, especially when we'd be losing out. I almost want him. Oh, he's a boy, so he can't be a Valkyrie. Damn it, Dimitri! Why must you be male? Yeah, I think Paladin short term, Dark Knight long term is going to be the play with Dimitri. So let's focus on getting his riding and lance up for now. I almost want to make him a mage though, just to work on his magic passively. And we got to do his paralog and get him the Lance of Ruin. Let's go buy him some lances.
Welcome.
Watching our money dwindle in real time. No, not Acheron. Dimitri. The other blonde boy. There he is. Let's get you a killer lance.
Many thanks.
You could use a short spear. You might as well.
Many thanks.
And I wouldn't mind balance you out with a horse slayer.
Many thanks.
Jeez, there goes all of our money into one character. Princes. Princes are so expensive these days. Princeflation. Okay, and then next up we have Kronya. who's got Warding Blow as her personal, grants res +6 during combat. Minor Crest of Chevalier, so she's a healer on combat arts too. Stat-wise, she's extremely balanced. Like, nothing's weak. She's also got a unique battalion. Pirate skill with bows, +5. Oh, interesting. That's got to be an E. I don't know if I want her with that with the Phys attack -1. But what is she about? Proficiency in sword, brawling, and riding. Negatives in reason, authority, and flying. That's a rough bunch of proficiencies. I do not like that. Oh, nothing synergizes on her. She knows no magic. Well, she hasn't studied any. Damn, that's a rough. I mean, and she's already a Pegasus, but she's not good at flying. I might leave her Pegasus short term, but I think unless do we really just no, I don't want to force her all the way up to Falcon Knight. As desperate as we are for Falcon Knights, I think Paladin would be a better use for her. Maybe like a Paladin Swordmaster combo would be the way to go. So let's have her study Lance and Riding for the moment. Kronya, Lance, and Riding. And given that, I don't think that crest she came with is worth a damn. No, we can reassign that to someone with magic. Occasionally conserve use of magic attack. That would be good on him long term. In terms of Kronya's study, we're going to make her Paladin as quick as we can. Alright, I think that's the last new student we need to worry about. Huh. But who's the dancer? Who is it Maiden? Magic Bind Maiden, are you the dancer? We didn't really study swords on you, but we could. I don't see any reason why we couldn't. You're very much like a focused supportive character. You did somehow win the magic tournament, so you're not a waste there. Wait, what about Petra? I feel like Petra would be a pretty good dancer. She's in the same boat, and we haven't spent as much time training her on things that would be lost. And then we wouldn't have to worry about training her on her budding talent either. I really think Petra is going to be the way to go on Dancer for this run. And she's got 18 Charm too, so she's definitely going to win the White Heron Cup. Alright, change of plans. Petra, we're going to make you our dancer. Let's go Sword and Faith? I actually want to go Sword and Authority. Let's at least get her up to D Authority. I don't want no non-authority wielding dancer on our team. Okay, Petra it is. Though I'm going to hit some sick beats with our DJ Talis playlist. We need to do some fishing. So we'll do some fishing while we have our last chance to think over whether or not Petra is going to be our dancer. And then from there we will make a final call. Drop this down. No. Yeah, I know. I'm not happy about fishing in the middle of my stream either, but it is what it is. It is what it is. to just chat about life and anything else going on. If you're not aware, we're currently doing a 100 follower challenge where when we get 100 followers on this channel, we're going to do our first ever collab stream. We've got Hax and her husband and Kay lined up to join us. We're going to be taking them through their first ever playthrough of Wildermyth. Wildermyth is a very cool D&D-esque game. Super excited to see that, especially one of the best co-op games I've ever played for just RPG storytelling. And it has combat that's very like tactics adjacent to Fire Emblem. Can't stress enough what an amazing indie experience it is for anyone that's into Fire Emblem and has some friends they want to co-op with. We'll be playing that modded as well, which is extra exciting. I've shared a mod list on our Discord if you're interested in getting into Wildermyth and want to see like a veteran player's recommended quality of life mods. Got them all listed out there. It's all Steam Workshop stuff too, so super easy to install. Pretty much install the game, then go and subscribe to each of the links in the Discord and you're in. Should be hitting B+ Professor by the time we're done fishing. This is gonna be nice. Goldfish, goldfish. Only 2. Still better than nothing. That's what I'm aiming for, to make some big bucks. For all of the new students, you know, pens, pencils, and weapons of war. Three bullheads and 1 bait. This is great ROI. Stacking bullheads. Been looking through extensions for the stream. Got a little bit of decision paralysis going on. If there's any recommendations for ones for me to look at, feel free to drop it in chat or on the Discord. I feel like the ones listed on Twitch's website were mostly pretty lame. I feel like you have to go like third party, like browser drop into OBS for the good stuff. Yeah, triple goldfish, that is huge treasure. Nice redeem. Gonna pay our kids through college with these fish. We got so many bullheads today. 100 a pop. Woo! Activity points! Almost through our bait. We're into the premium stuff now. Dang, we're on 31 Calgorian Gars. Hax, have you done any research into Wildermyth? Curious how much you know about the gameplay. So one thing that's pretty cool about it, doing the starter campaign. No, my perfect goldfish. Doing the starter campaign on it, you basically kind of get to choose your relationship. Oh, the game was so kind to me. I was not deserving of 3 plats. You get to choose your starting relationship between the 3 players you're starting with, right? So you and Sunday Guy can basically set yourself up as like a relationship partners at the start, And as the game goes on, you can even have kids. It's almost like Awakening style child soldiers. And so eventually, like in the later game, you'll actually have like your kid fighting as like one of our all-stars in the campaign. But characters can be lovers, friends, or rivals, and there's like all sorts of different story elements that can occur based on who is what with who type of thing. And most of it occurs randomly, but in the starter campaign you kind of get to assign the first 3 characters as to like what they are with each other. It's pretty fun. Me and my buddy, we've done things where you had like a love triangle at the start. It was like 2 girls fighting over one guy, and then they get like all sort of like cat fight style like supports with each other. And that's funny, they get into the fights and they'll like try and one up each other. Like if one of them does a crit, the other will be like, watch this, and they'll try and like do an even like cooler attack than their rival did. Yeah, it's really cool how just they organically like incorporate some of the best elements of Dungeons and Dragons into an actual like co-op story. I'd say this was a very lucrative fishing cycle. We got some big catches. I think we're gonna make like 3-4K off of just the bullheads. Come on, give me one more. Yes! Patience pays. Alright, I'm going to take a quick snack break and reset the emulator. I'll see you guys real soon. Thanks for chilling with us on this cool Tuesday. Okay. Thank you for that. Sorry, with the temperatures going up, I've just been getting really hungry in the afternoon. Way, way more than I have been through the winter. You'd think I'd eat more in the winter. I don't know. Know what's going on. I think planning through all of our new students was the last straw for me. I need to go get some quick mixed nuts going. Also got a very healthy combination of aleworks shandy and a cold brew coffee to keep both my highs and my lows in constant battle with each other. Oh, it's good stuff. All right, we're back in the game. Fishing is done. We're going to swing back over here and sell some fish and get an idea of where our economic status is going into this busy, busy month. We're going to do a lot of paralogs this month, so we got to be careful with our weaponry and make sure it's in good shape. Platinum fish times 5. Please sell.
I thank you.
Let's drop like 25 bullheads.
I thank you.
Drop the 6 goldfish.
I thank you.
I'm gonna hold on to the silverfish. Oh, we have a goddess messenger. It's nice. We're gonna cook that one day for sure. Let's sell some of our excess over here too.
I think this
because I'm desperate for some money right now.
I thank you. This one, yes. I thank you.
That's looking a little bit healthier on our bottom line.
Return soon, please.
Okay. Now Kronya, I didn't set her up. Yeah, we got to get her some spears. Unfortunately, we're pretty much out of spears. So I think we're going to make the money off of the fish to buy Kronya some gear. I want her... Let's have a killing edge on Kronya.
Many thanks.
Actually, don't mind her having an armor slayer too. Training lance could be her main weapon. Let's give her a javelin.
Many thanks.
And then I'm debating between, I guess, a horse slayer.
Will this one do? Many thanks.
That'll give her a good answer to a lot of opponent types.
Come back soon.
And then her last slot can be a vulnerary. Which I should be getting new vulneraries out here, but I'm being very cheap. Okay. Next up, when you go hunt down... We gotta turn in a quest to... Who was it? This guy over here. That's right. Creepy Randolph wanted us to snoop in Judas' room. So let's make sure we get our credit for doing so.
Thanks for the help.
Okay, next up... There's no... we'll still go to Abyss, I guess. And that's weird. There's actually no Ashen Wolves in Abyss this month. But Abyss Keeper's enough reason to go to Abyss. And then the last 2 points I think I'm going to use for purely student recruiting standards.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. Mr. Backup doesn't come by anymore, which is fine. Not incredibly rude or anything. Nope, just fine.
Poor Abyss Keeper. His lonely sad arc begins.
They're having a lot of fun up on the surface, aren't they? Some kind of grand ball. Picture them all relaxing, having a drink, getting to dance with people they fancy. If I showed my face up there, the Knights would have my head in a second.
good reason. Come visit the kitty mafia, make sure they are well fed. Arcane Crystal, love you, Magic Kitty. The real reason we're in Abyss, of course, is to dive in the garbage.
Hey you, this is our last occasion to speak. I am ordered to be leaving. They are thinking I am the follower of an evil god. It is not so, but they are not understanding.
So sad. I too worship the renowned god. How could you not? They give you free healing staves just for being popular. How would you not worship them? Rusted Axe, Iron Lance Plus, ooh, Silver Gauntlet Plus, nice! Oh, that's a big win. Drop that Steel Gauntlet. You're using Silver Gauntlet starting today, my boy. We're gonna get those repaired.
When I snuck into the monastery a while back, I saw a girl there the same age as me. She was crying. I couldn't believe it. How could you ever cry in a place like that, where there's always food on the table?
Kids. Okay, that's everything I actually need to do down here. But it's still worth it for a free Silver Gauntlet Plus. Alright, we need to... Who am I going to invite for mission assistance this month? I'm leaning towards taking a net. I think there's still hope in recruiting a net in time, but it's going to be tight. I really want to get Sad Rhea too, but I think I might have been too late on that front. Oh, our paralog list goes literally off the screen. That's brutal. Yeah, because Sad Rhea is not in C rank with us, is she? She's not in C rank. That's probably a lost cause. Then there's Anna too. Yeah, I think... I really want to get Anna. Let's invite Anna. Mission assistant, please. Okay. Petra's just north of the dining hall. Looking good with that golden deer shield next to your name.
Remire Village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event? So many dead, so much destroyed. I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned. I'm sorry, Professor. I'm talking about such grim and terrible things when we could be talking about the White Heron Cup.
That's right.
It's a big dance contest between the classes, and I simply adore dancing. I'm quite good at it, since I was a diva in an opera company, you know.
Oh yeah, we're bringing Diva Petra.
I think my heart just skipped a beat. You want me to represent the class? I'm not sure when I last experienced such flattery, Professor. Hey, Professor. You're here to help me practice for the dance contest?
Yep. Let's go!
How was that? Was my dancing everything you hoped for and more? I certainly enjoyed it. We simply must do it again.
Okay, let's go to my room and see if we've got cool costumes for our new students. Let's reveal their true selves, so to speak. Unit appearance. Going down the list. Caspar. Attire. Oh my god. Caspar's got back problems for a reason. Why does Caspar always look like one of the Titans out of Attack on Titan every randomizer we do? That's quite a neck on this man. Quite a neck. If this is his pre-time skip, how big's this guy gonna get? I kind of like this just to emphasize his neck. Alright, Caspar, looking good. Looking good. Yeah, that's right. Never again will Lynn get to tell Caspar that he'll lose because of the height advantage. Oh, how the tables have turned, Lynn. Alright, Petra. Let's reveal our new recruit and soon-to-be dancer, Petra. She's basically the same. We almost got... How crazy is that? That we almost got perfectly randomized, like, 1-for-1 Petra. Oh. Don't crash. Don't crash. Oh, I think it crashed. No way. Petra's too strong. Oh, that sucks. I haven't had this game, or I haven't had the emulator downright crash in a really long time. Boo! Yeet!
Yeet!
Damn it. Petra's too powerful. We can't witness her in her full maid glory. Sorry about that, guys. We had just restarted the emulator too. I really didn't see that coming. I'll try and skip through this part as fast as we can. Oh, did I at least save? I hope I saved the silver gauntlets. That was such a lucky trash can find to come across. All right. We are rendering up shaders. Back into this. Surely when I went between Abyss, it should have saved. I think there should be an autosave for that. Could be wrong, though. $293.05. There's no autosave. Boo! When's the last time I saved? Hopefully we have saved more recent than after I finished fishing. Show me the damage. It was right after I finished fishing, wasn't it? Well, you know what? Could have been immensely worse. So that means we need to give Kronya her gear again. Sell the fish again, right? Yeah. Damn. That's on me for not saving as often as I should. It rarely happens, but when it does, it hurts.
I think this one, yes. I thank you. This one, yes. I thank you. This one, yes. I think this one, yes. I thank you. This one, yes. I thank you. Return soon, please.
Welcome. Will this one do?
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Come back soon.
Swap Petra's goals. Okay, it saved. It saved. I swapped Petra's goals. That's wild. Of all the things to that I would have done before saving. Give Kronya a cheap vulnerary. Save. Whoops. Run up here. We need to turn in Judith's woodworking thing to Randolph. Well, this will be a good test to see how the
Thanks for the help.
Trash and the Abyss is randomized. That's wild. It doesn't auto-save when you go to Abyss and back. It is the same. That's trippy. To think they would seed that. What? The programming in this game is literally held together with super glue and shoelace. I tried doing some programming on the emulator backend one time, and it's crazy. I don't know how Nafir got this thing to work. I bow to his expertise and dared not touch it further. Personal quarters, hop in here. According to the day, that would be interesting. I could see that. Okay, this time we save before looking at this. Alright, Caspar. Rise, my Caspar. Rise into the heavens. Petra, please don't crash my game with your overpowered dress. We'll go with that. Rep those golden deer colors. Acheron, you're not going to have anything. Baby Dimitri sadly won't have anything. Looks like he's gonna. Well, no, he'll be locked in his outfit. Kronya won't have anything. Yeah. That should be all the new people. Okay, so I think it's just Caspar and Petra are the only new ones that'll actually have like body swaps. That's done. Let's go. Oh, let's make sure we select Petra as our dancer. It'd be a shame if we forgot that.
I wonder I'm sorry. It's a big dance contest between the classes, and I think my heart just skipped a beat. Hey, Professor, you're...
There we go. Now we got her in the colors for the dancing. The timeline is saved.
How was that? Was my dancing every...
That puts Petra at a whopping 23 charm. I think she's going to take this one. Okay, moving on. We got some bonding bites. Ferdinand, you want to make some friends? Who can you make friends? Ooh, Ferdinand can make friends with Anna. Yes, please. Yes, please.
not expect much from the dining hall, but this does not disappoint.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
And we got one more activity point. Sweet Bun Trio. Who's left in our class that we need to motivate? I guess just Acheron. There we go. Acheron, who can you make friends with? Bring some more blue lions over, would you? Not happening on that. Daphne Stew. Interesting. You could do it with Miklon, but we don't really need to recruit Miklon. Gronder meat skewers, perhaps. It's just the same people every time, damn it. There we go. There we go. That's the winning combo.
That looks appetizing.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
All right. Finally, let's just double check the abilities on our new students. Ooh, Kronya's got Life Taker and Advocate. Wow, she takes and gives. Very cool. Very good unit. Dimitri, you've got Canto. I'm going to have you focus on Lances. So we'll stick with that for now. So I'm probably going to class change him. Do you have any other classes you already have unlocked? No, we're going to have to do the class change. Got it. Caspar, kind of basic. Petra is pretty basic too. Acheron, let's get your bow and is it sword you're working on? No, lance. You don't even have lance. You're starting at square one on lance. Okay. Dimitri. Okay. That looks like everybody. Combat arts for the new students. Did they pick up anything cool? Caspar. You got Smash and Helm Splitter. That's not bad. Oh, he doesn't have a vulnerary. Acheron's got Curve Shot, Heavy Draw. We'll see what else we get after some lessons with him. Dimitri's purely using lances, so let's take his axe off. And then Kronya, let's get you Night Kneeler. That's a good combo. Alright, battalions. Golden Deer Archers, that seems above your authority pay grade. I'm going to stick with that. What does it give? It is negative to magic, but it's going to make his axes hit a little bit better. So I might stick with that until he's at least D authority, or until we do a class change, whichever comes first. Dark Infantry, what? Infantry of those who slither in the dark? Fascinating. That's a cool one. I love these randomized battalions we're getting. They're so fun. Acheron Brigid Mercenaries is not a bad pick for you. I'll actually... Though we should have one already trained up. I might just go with Geralt's Mercenaries on you. Dimitri, Cliff Bandit Marksman. Good hit. Good hit rate. So you're authority D+. I think you can do better than that. Let's go ahead and give you the Saros Archers. Actually, you know what? You're going to be a good impregnable wall user. I'm going to have you work on that for a while. And then that'll free up Hubert. Wait, Hubert? Hold on. They'll free up somebody. Yeah, you can be using a C rank. There it is. There it is. Okay. Pirate Marksman. That'll work. Because you're horrible authority. Okay. That concludes our monastery, our lengthy monastery stay. Thanks for your patience. It is so important to min-max these things on a maddening randomizer end, though. Anything to avoid a soft lock. So we need to teach Flame Emperor. We need to teach Gatekeeper because they're both getting free refills. We can teach Hanneman. So Hanneman, Gatekeeper, Flame Emperor, and the last one is the one we went to sauna with, which was Yuritsa. Let's do it. Time for a lesson with Raphael. It's Klaskin, mighty full. It's gonna be stand room only. Akron and Gatekeeper can do training together now. That's pretty good. I guess Kronya as well, and I do want to get her horsemanship up soon, so let's do that combo. Okay, Yuritsa, our heavy armor knight that could.
I'll keep trying my best.
Axe crit plus 10.
It's fun when you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I bet.
I'll keep trying my best.
Okay, and then the people that are going to level up. We need to teach Hanneman. Support level up, that is. Hanneman, you got your faith unlocked. We can swap you off of that now. Yeah, I think we were leaning towards Trickster with you. Uh-huh. Well, no, I think, honestly, I think we're leaning more towards Mortal Savant. Just go straight to it. So I'm gonna drill nothing but magic into reason into him. Well, let's change his study.
Productive. Just as I've always expected. No matter how old one gets, it's always nice to hear, "Job well done." I believe your coaching is better than mine.
Still can't believe that man survived his paralog. That was a miracle stream. Alright, Hanneman, work on sword and reason. I already forgot who I said I needed to train. Gatekeeper was one of them. We're getting his spear unlocked.
Oh, that's a relief.
Good old cue ball Gatekeeper. That's why he wears the helmet.
I've learned a lot. Oh, that's a relief.
2 stars down.
This will be useful.
Okay, he was definitely one of I think Acheron was maybe one of them, or was it Lady's Lava or Maiden? Or Flame Emperor, I've already forgotten. There was like 3 people I was supposed to teach, and I'm just like, no idea. I'm gonna go with Flame Emperor. Maybe I just teach the 3 I think it is. Yeah, we're getting your faith up for your upcoming class testing.
I've got to keep working hard. It was quite a challenge.
If I teach all three, I can't be wrong. You're going to get faith naturally, though. I think I'm actually going to swap you over to working on your reason.
That was nice.
And then you're going into Trickster.
That was so helpful. Thanks. I think I got the hang of it. That was so helpful. Thanks.
And that's everybody. Fingers crossed. Let's see if we hit the right ones. All right. Begin lecture.
Could you perhaps enlighten me on something?
All right. Fletch has a question with Ferdinand. I hope you will indulge me with a candid reply, Professor, so I can have a good laugh. As a noble, can you name even one thing I am lacking? Only an official title.
I grasp it so much more perfectly now.
Of course you do. Seems Ferdinand did not like that answer. We don't care about that. Ferdinand can suck a lemon.
Professor.
Oh, and our dancer-to-be is here. Most nobles seem to think magic is their birthright, and that commoners lack the talent for it. Help me master reason and train as a warlock to prove them wrong. Focus on sword and authority skills. Focus on reason skill. Yeah, we'll stick with what we're doing. No proving anyone wrong, Petra. We stick to stereotypes and cliches in Raphael's class. Hademan would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Yes.
Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you. I wonder, might you have a moment to chat?
Why?
Come now. You have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff. Indeed, the further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so? When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past. What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit.
You investigated me?
Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy. Of course, I also contacted Gerald and his mercenary friends. Your father does keep rather interesting company. I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account. The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery with whom Gerald was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is all wrong. As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery. Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Gerald was
Hademan, you gotta stop making sense of the nonsense that is this playthrough.
Presumes your age is accurately reported.
All of this is gobbledygook.
Sooner, well, the story would be quite different, would it not?
Wide boy is ageless.
It is intriguing, though, yes? Why is your age so difficult to pin down? For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years. In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair, warriors to be respected and feared. You in particular. In fact, Many came to know you as the Ashen Demon. They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of sorts. So,
that's
that
our
is what
Ash
I
and
learned.
Kirsten.
And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before. The next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
Thank you for the lecture, Hanuman. It wouldn't be a stream without you. Ooh, we got a tea party coming up. You're curious to know how Edelgard is doing. Go for a visit? Sure.
Oh, Chatterbox, it's you.
That's me.
Do you need this room for something? Should I leave?
You can stay.
Are you sure? With me here, you won't be able to focus on whatever you're doing.
True. I'll be fine. Just stay.
Alright, if you're sure. You're a strange one, you know that? When I came in earlier, people couldn't leave fast enough. They ran away like I was a bad smell.
Standard
I should
Edelgard
be used
haters.
to that sort of thing by now, but, well, it stung a little bit.
That's terrible.
I almost don't blame them. Everyone must have heard the rumors by now. A girl who summons monsters when she sighs. That's not the kind of thing people keep to themselves. Anyway, I prefer solitude. It's easier that way.
Are the rumors true?
You really didn't know? Yeah, the rumors are true as heck. That's why the Knights stuck me in Abyss. If anything was going to happen, better down there than up here. That was the idea, anyway.
I see.
Oh, you had that look on your face. The yikes, get this creep away from me. It's okay, I'll leave.
Raphael can't
Look
make that
how
face.
dangerous I am, after all. You wouldn't want to be left alone with someone like me. Who knows? Maybe I'll get exasperated and without thinking I'll start to...
Oh god. It was just a yawn. That's a relief.
Sorry to scare you, Chatterbox. I don't usually do that. Guess I haven't been getting enough sleep. Everybody talking about me like I'm some freak. It's been bothering me.
You're worrying me.
It doesn't matter. Gossip is petty and a waste of energy, so there's no need for me to pay it any mind.
Still.
The funny thing is, all this drama has made me more likely to lose my cool. If that happens, you'll help me out, right?
I'll do what I can. Just anything. Nothing is beyond the power of Raphael. Alright, Gatekeeper would like to speak. Always time for Gatekeeper.
Hey, Professor, did I ever tell you what happened with that thief?
Thief?
You know, the book thief we encountered in town. I went after him, and I did manage to catch up, but...
You couldn't get him to pay for the book?
Sort of. I actually decided not to make him pay for it. My pockets were pretty empty after that incident, if you want to know the truth. Well, what happened was, when I caught him, I asked him why he stole the book. He said he thought it would fetch a good price, and that he really needed the money. He had a sick kid and couldn't pay for medicine.
Sounds like a lie to me.
No, maybe you're right. But if he really did have a sick child, that would be a matter of life and death. A little money is nothing compared to that. I'd rather believe a lie than risk someone's life if I'm wrong. And to be completely honest, there was a time when I wasn't so different from him.
You were a thief, Gatekeeper?
It was
the
a long
lore.
time ago, and I've put all that behind me now. But yes, I was. My parents died of illness, so I had to provide for my little brother and sister. I did my best to earn money for them legitimately, but I wasn't able to bring home enough. So I turned to thieving. From people on the streets, from shops, even from soldiers. I knew it was wrong, but seeing my brother and sister's smiling faces made me too happy to stop.
I can't imagine what that must have been like.
I really regret that part of my life. I was stupid.
You're never stupid,
But shortly
gatekeeper.
after I turned 9, I crept into a local noble's mansion, aiming to steal whatever I could get my hands on. The noble had all sorts of valuables, but what really caught my eye was a book with a fancy cover. That book was Lug and the Maiden of Wind. The knight in the illustrations was so impressive, I just couldn't tear my eyes away.
Go on.
You probably see where this is going. Moments after I grabbed the book, I was caught in the act by the noble. And that noble was none other than Lenato. But Lenato was incredibly kind. Without asking any questions, he gave me the book. And money, too. When I told him I couldn't read, he invited me into his mansion, along with my brother and sister. He taught me how to read, personally. So, with the thief I caught in town, I was trying to do the same thing. To be like Lenato. I want to make up for the bad things I've done. To leave this world better than I found it. That's why, even if it wasn't easy on my pockets, I'm proud to say I helped him.
That a little self-indulgent, gatekeeper.
I know what you're trying to say. My contribution probably won't change much. And it's not like I have the money to help everyone who's suffering from poverty. Even so, I can't bear to stand by and do nothing. What else could I have done, Professor?
You're a good guy. I would rub your cue ball head if I could. I want to pet the gatekeeper the way we pet the cats. Alright, tea time! Who we got today? It's Annette's birthday. Wonderful. Let's win over Annette. This tea party's super important. This is a life and death tea party. Chamomile.
What is it? Did I do something wrong? Thank you.
No, I blew my last chamomile and she doesn't even like it.
Not cool yet.
Alright, gotta lock in. Annette's on the line. Working together, things you find romantic. Working together? No. Oh, man. Things you find romantic? Really? I would never have guessed that. Insectivorous plants. Boy, you're throwing me for a loop on this one. The Dreamy Nights? Dang it! We failed. Annette's lost to us.
This was great.
Annette is completely lost to us now. Somehow we got charm for that. I don't know how. Felt like a very generous charm handout.
Let's get this over with.
I'm a little worried.
Happy now?
Ooh, big week for Rodrigue. Maiden was one short of faith. Alright, Gatekeeper got his faith unlocked.
Guess I'm still growing.
So this is how it's done.
Gatekeeper knows heal. That's good, good, good.
Perhaps I'll expand the scope of my research.
Impressed yet? It is still far from enough.
Okay. All makes sense. We picked up some more supports. Kronya and Akron. Alright, let's see it.
Felix, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Time for a tactics lecture. You'll be there, won't you?
Those things are such a waste of time.
Nonsense. You're going to be there.
Must I?
Why is this such a chore? You went last time. Though you did all you could to disrupt things, as I recall. Brazenly rambling on about clear-cutting a nearby forest.
Imagine bringing Acheron to a tactics lesson.
Attacking an enemy base, stealing their horses.
The guide of when to betray.
Disruptive, and even rude.
I was offering my honest opinion.
Then, you left before we were finished. What do you suppose happened after that?
I have no idea.
Well, the conversation got quite lively. We all began breaking down the viability of your somewhat maniacal plan. And apparently, similar tactics have been used to turn the tides of historic battles.
That may be an exaggeration. Successful armies must be able to handle unexpected situations. That starts with weapon mastery and creative tactics.
If you didn't have so much battlefield experience, you wouldn't be capable of such unique strategies. Which is why we need people like you. People who think creatively to lead the army.
Now you're just massaging my ego.
When have you ever minded? We need you there. Just come on.
Kronya looks so happy. Just like a generally joyous, like genuinely joyous, like happy Kronya. So weird. Okay, Flame Emperor's at B. We'll try and... I mean, we taught them, we just didn't trigger the event, I guess. Alright, and that's the only support on the table. So, about that paralog list. That horrific paralog list. Certifications. I'm going to take another stab at getting Linhardt into Sniper. Come on, Linhardt. Show the class that you're the leader of the house. Yes! Look at our little man. Get it.
I did pretty well.
Alright, Sniper Lin is online. The Manning run is saved. Our newbies. So we've got Caspar. He's going to be a priest. I want to keep him priest. Petra. She's going to be a dancer. And she's currently a mage. I think I'll leave her as a mage for now until we get her into dancer. Acheron, I don't like what you're in. I think I'm going to make him a archer for the short term. And see if we can get hit plus unlocked. At least he's wearing the proper colors for the Golden Deer house.
Easy.
Swap you over. Gatekeeper. Yeah, we're gonna be going... You were a bowman? Right, because you came from Ash's role. Of course you would be. Okay, I'm gonna swap Gatekeeper over into a... I guess I can't even. I could. It would be a long shot though. Can we actually get you on a horse? I wonder. Yeah, let's get you over to Cavalier for now.
I'm eager to learn so much more.
Love to hear it. Okay. Kronya, I'm fine to leave. Oh, she can actually make it into... She can already be a Cavalier. Okay. Marketplace. Speaking of Marketplace, did it save that I replenished my battalions? It did, but I changed a couple. Glad I checked. Okay, item shop. I want to buy like 2 intermediate seals. And I want to change Kronya over to being a cavalier. So I think she's going to be a weird, like, paladin swordmaster hybrid.
I must continue to work hard.
Go ahead and swap that. Dimitri, kind of the same thing for you. You're going to be a Dark Knight, so you're in a good spot. Alright, that should be everyone I need to micromanage for now. Now we get into the paralogs. Look at this ridiculous paralog list we're